Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Working Progress Podcast, episode number two. Uh, Here tonight, my man, my host, Jamal Langford. We'll be sitting down tonight with our man Uzi Baby. Uh, Brought to you in part by tonight, Emily's Interiors, Platt's Landscaping, and of course ourselves, Shamrock Sports. We're coming. So guys, sit back, relax. These two are going to chop it up, and looking forward to this one, guys. We are recording.
Yo, we are live, man. I got my guy Uzi Baby stepping in, work in progress, man. And I'm excited to have you, man. I had to reach out to you, man. I see you doing a lot of huge things, man, in the city and the music scene, and I want to just touch base and let the fans know and your people know people are following you and get some more followers and get everybody hip to your movement, man. So first and foremost, Uzi Baby, the name, where'd it come from? What's the meaning behind it? Talk to me.
So I mean, Uzi's honestly like a childhood name I got. Like, when I first started high school, just me and my homies just playing around, you know what I mean? Just, trying to be tough, just dumb shit. But yeah, and the baby just came from I believe I was in Florida when everyone was like Weezy F Baby, that's around the time I first started rapping, so it just came in baby.
I was gonna ask that. I was gonna ask that if there was any, and then I know a little Uzi. So does anybody ever ask you about that? Like, is there any correlation?
All the time. I get mad, honestly. Oh my, some girls like, oh, I thought you was little Uzi following me. I got so hyped, so I found out it was you. I'm like, come on.
Don't say, hey, it's gonna be the better. This is the better version of Uzi, right?
Honestly, I feel like I'm original. They call me Uzi for over 20 years, you know what I mean? So it's been a long time.
Wow. Speaking of 20 years, how long you been in the music game, man? How long you been grinding? I know it's been a minute, but the people need to know too.
I started rapping, I want to say, in Florida. So maybe 2005, I guess we're going on 2005, 2006 when I kind of started rapping. So about 20 years.
Wow.
It's 2022. Yeah, maybe 16 years, 15, 16 years.
16 years, round up. That's all good. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I was 21, I want to say. I was fresh 21.
Right. So you say Florida, you went back and forth, but where you from originally?
I'm from Worcester, Massachusetts. Born and raised around the Belmont Street area, Plumley Village. My dad, Jeff Chavis, my whole family, the Chavises, were born and raised here. I moved to Florida for about 4 or 5 years or so. Back in 04, 05 maybe.
Right. What part of Florida?
I was in the Tampa area, Orlando, and I didn't really realize how big Florida was. It's just the world itself. You know what I mean? It's like a down, and I'm just all over the place here. So.
Right. Not to get off track, and this is all about you, but just saying that, kind of not realizing how big the world is. I think that's a lot of people from Massachusetts. That was definitely one of my issues growing up. I just didn't realize. I thought the world just consisted of what was around me. You know what I mean? Until I got out and traveled a little bit, seen a little bit. So do you think that opened your eyes to and change your approach as far as how you do music and knowing that there's different things out there?
Yes, definitely. So again, when I started writing, I was in Florida. I had nothing but time. I didn't really know anybody, and the sound influenced me. Just the down south beats and that music had a lot of influence on when I first started. So even when I came back up here, my boys used to make fun of me and call me Flow Rider because I used to rap like I was from the south.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, so it was. My boys teach me, but it's a lot of love and support coming from them. But yeah.
Oh, you already know how that goes down, though.
They don't let nothing slide.
Nah, they don't. And I know all you guys too, so it's all love. But what was I gonna say? I really like your delivery in your music, bro. And you don't sway too much from it. I think you do experiment and show that you have versatility. So I've seen that. But your delivery is monotone, which I can appreciate, and you can make out what you're saying, which is very important for me as a listener. Like, there's a lot of people doing the auto tune. I don't really knock anything nowadays. It's a free world, free country. Do whatever you want to do. If you want to do auto tune, that's your thing. If it sounds good, if it's a vibe, if it's this, if it's that, that's your thing. I don't see you do that too much, but I really, really like your delivery, bro, and the way you deliver your lyrics, your cadence, and your real monotone, which sets you apart from a lot of different artists that are trying to ride a wave nowadays,
Appreciate that. That's and honestly, that took like years of like just mastering my craft and learn how to count bars.
Right.
When I first learned how to count bars, it was more like just trying to be understood, and it used to be about punchlines, and then music just changed so much. You kind of got to evolve with how it goes.
Right.
I'm from the real hip hop era. Like I grew up on a lot of music that doesn't sound the same as it does now.
Right.
But again, I'm just trying to keep up with these young boys. It's just it kind of like it's transition between the old and the new. It's like it's kind of like in between right now.
Well, you're doing a good job at that, man, and blending it. So, and the latest project, correct me if I'm wrong, is Wave East.
Yeah, the Wave East mixtape. Yep.
Right. So is that a play off of Dave East? How did that work out?
Yeah, because it's pretty much exactly what it was. It's like you got Dave East, and then like I always talk about waves, like how my hair was cut clean, waves, and
right.
It was just kind of like wave with the music. I kind of just made it like a Dave East type of Wave East, and then it caught everyone thought it was funny, ha ha ha. But then when I dropped the Wave East mixtape, it's like, oh shit, like that was serious. Like
he was for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
So speaking of Dave East, I really like Dave East first and foremost.
I do too. I do too.
I'm a Nas fan to heart, so he put him out, and I respect Nas's lyrical air, and he put AZ out, and AZ came back just now and is like killing the game from my standpoint. And so isn't Dave East. Is there anybody that you would like love to collaborate with, like off the top of your head? Is there a first choice of yours that you would love to collaborate with that's in the game right now?
For the greats, I don't really have anyone. Honestly, to be real with you, like I still want to work with Joyner because you know what I mean. I feel like he's from our city and he's one of the best right now. And that's not even going into like just the legends and shit. I just feel like I feel something that we should have done a long time ago. I missed the opportunity myself, just not being prepared. But everyone, I always say like whatever is meant to be, it'll happen. Like everyone has its time, so I don't rush it. I do my thing and I wait till it gets to a certain level. Then again, I'll reach out and we'll try to work something out in the future. But I still want to work with the kid from my city. You feel me? Like I feel like we can do something crazy.
I respect that, man, and that's saying something for you. You know what I mean? Knowing that he's from your city, a lot of people overlook that, and he is grinding, and he is definitely making noise. So, and I respect that you said, just keep doing your thing. You know what they say, build it and they will come, right? So you just keep. You see, I reached out to you, so that means something in itself. Like, yo, this man is grinding. I'm seeing you grind.
Appreciate that.
So other people are noticing too, and they're gonna take notice, man. Just keep your foot on the gas, bro. Things are definitely gonna fall in place for you.
Thank you.
What was I gonna say? Speaking of collaborations, I see you got the remix, the pull-up remix, man. That joint goes crazy.
Thank you. That was honestly, and I've been sitting on that track for like, obviously I dropped the original track like last year sometime.
Right.
I've been sitting on that for a while because then as soon as I dropped the track, Fat Joe sends me like his vocals for like the intro and the outro. So now I'm like, damn, I already dropped this track. I shot the video. I gotta do a remix. And it's for this last year, I've been just trying to find the right artist who's ready to work. And it just finally came together. Like Lou Gon sent me his verse first.
Man.
Yeah, and that's my guy right there. We went to high school together, and then Jafet actually he sent me his vocals so I can bring to the studio and mix for him. And then Blockopoly, he's like, yeah, man, I don't know why you didn't call me with that. I've been ready, you know what I'm saying? So, and then we kind of put it together like that. And I'm just so happy it came together. We literally recorded like the final touches on it the day before we released that video. Like the day before we shot that video, I was in the studio still mixing it, like trying to get it done for the cameraman. Like, yo, we got to do this tonight.
That's fly. Yeah. That's fly. So first and foremost, like Lou's my guy. So having Lou on there, and Lou's grinding too. So that's dope for you and him to pull each other up while you're on your way up, and
That's a
that'll definitely come back to fruition when y'all reach the top of what you're doing, and that you can always resort back to that, like the kind of a starting point.
fact.
How did you get Block Obley on this thing, man? I didn't even know he was rhyming. How'd you pull that
Yeah, a
off?
lot of people didn't. Honestly, he's been rapping with me for like I want to say at least 7-8 years. Like, and I've heard songs from B that no one's heard, so I know what he's capable of. And I'm surprised. Honestly, this is the first video we shot together because we've been working together for so long. He produces. That dude does a lot. He produces. He really can pretty much do a lot more than we know. I think he went to school for it, if I'm not mistaken. So like just seeing him work, and like I was surprised the first couple of times, but I'm like, he's got other things that he was pushing at a certain point, like his game. And
Right.
we just got a lot going on. So we didn't really get the opportunity to shoot the video, but I'm happy we finally got to do it.
That's dope. And Jafet, me and him just recently connected on the side, and we're gonna be doing some other things outside of music and connecting. He's doing a lot of big things within the city and all of that too, man. So how did that collaboration happen? Huh? You known him for a while, or?
Honestly, it's recently. I want to say like he when he actually showed love when I dropped my P Thing song, he came through and pulled up on the video shoot, and since then we kind of been just chopping it up about like doing music, and he reached out to me on a couple of songs and like, yo, let me get on that. That's that's the one. We chopped it up, and it's more or less just people that are ready to work. You know what I mean? Like he's always ready to work, and the dude's nice. Right. You know what I mean? You hear him, I'm like, this nigga always come to play. Like
right.
So I had to respect it, and it was just long overdue with him as well. So we got a couple. He's on the Wavy's mixtape as well, and we got more coming. Yeah, definitely.
Last but not least, on the pull up remix, Fat Joe. How did that take place? So did you reach out to him about it, or?
Yeah. I honestly been like, so during the pandemic, obviously we know everybody was home and on their computers and shit, but I was DMing artists crazy. I'm talking about Meek Mill, Drake, Fab. Everybody's getting messages from me. I'm sending them all my links. You know what I mean? And certain ones reached out, like Jadakiss reached out, and they do certain promo services. You know what I mean? So Jadakiss reached out. DC Young Fly, just random people. Sauce Walker, Fat Joe was actually the first one, and he just a couple of promo, like I help you promo, like you know what I mean. He's not even trying to talk feature price. He already knows I don't got it. So he's like, I'm gonna do what I can to help you just get it out there. And I just want people to know that we really fuck with each other. Like, I'm gonna help you, but I need you to get your numbers up, is what he said. So
that's heavy though.
Hey,
yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yo, it's not today's price. Sometimes I message Joe, I don't hear from him for weeks. Other days it'll be like, a couple of days he'll hit me back like, yo, what's up? What's good? Like, you ready? So on and so forth. But like, he's busy, and I respect it. Again, like, and again, when I first started talking to him, it was throughout the pandemic. So I was trying to link up, like, yo, let's get you in this video. He's like, yeah, I'm not really meeting too many people at the moment. I'm like, no, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But he's still like, just like, let people know, like, I mean, I got you. You feel me? Like, and I'm like, I appreciate literally everything. Yeah,
that's a good plug to have. And then once, like you said, build it and they will come. Now, once you get your joint rolling, get that momentum, and then he gonna be right there with you when you can reach back and be like, yo, I need you now, and he'll be there. And numbers get up and shit. So hey, man, I respect the grind, bro. Like, I've been seeing you, and you've been doing it for a long time, and I've been seeing you do it for a long time. And we've had conversations here and there, spotty conversation about music and a couple other things. But right now, I think, from my standpoint, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like you're going harder than ever right now.
Yeah, a lot of people said when I had my daughter, I had her like, to the end of 2020. They said you went off, you lost it, you started going crazy, and I'm like, honestly, it's been a long time coming. Like, and just having a little bit of extra money to invest in the music is really what helped me out. And just it'll be a lot of things like people doubting you and just you wanting to prove people wrong so much that you just can't fail yourself. And you just can't stop, because now there's people that believe in you, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of be disappointed. And then when you stop doing music, you disappoint those people that believe in you. So a lot of that shit is all just fuel, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be like, not putting me on a show, or, you know what I'm saying, overlooking me, whatever the case may be. It's just all that shit was fuel to me. And I always feel like I'm like one of the best, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna go. Like, yeah.
You got to. If you in this game, you got to feel like you're the best or one of the best. Um, the your end game. What's your end game? So, and I say that, and I'll explain it real quick. Joyner's doing music, but he makes it clearly known that he wants to transition to the acting world. And you can see it in his videos, and he's behind the scenes producing and doing all of that stuff. So he may want to get into that behind the scenes stuff too. Is this something that you are using music as a stepping stone for, or is this your end game? Is it like you just want to be the artist, and or you want to be behind the scenes doing some other work, maybe production? I don't know if you mess with production or whatever. Is there any other hats you wear that you're trying to get to and use the music as a vehicle to get to, or is it strictly music as an artist for you?
Yeah, I would honestly, I would love to get. Honestly, I was in a movie that just came out last year, the end of last year. But just as a background, but I would love to actually just seeing how they work. I would love to be a part of that as well. I didn't really have an end game. I just wanted to work to actually get into the game. Put my family in a better position. And then wherever it goes from there. I feel like obviously the more money you have, the more ideas will come, and more shit you got to talk about. Just ultimately, like, again, just being in that movie itself was just an incredible experience for me. So I see how they work. That is something I would like to dive into too. But again, the main goal for me is just getting my family out of the situation they're in and just put them in a better place. So after that, it's whatever. I already feel like I would do my thing as long as my family's good.
Right. So shows is how artists eat, man. And with the pandemic and COVID and all of that, shows have been tough to come by. So how was the hustle for you? And the hustle game has changed since I came up. I was selling CDs out. I was selling CDs out of the trunk. Right. Now you push a button and you can download it, and you know what I'm saying, you get your money. So how's the hustle game going for you? Like the new hustle of music, like online and posting stuff, and how's that working out for you?
It's hard again because I don't really make much off of it besides like what I get for streams.
Right.
Again, occasionally off of shows, like if I sell enough tickets, I'll make money off the top. Or like right now I'm at this point where I have to charge certain people for features because of all the work I've been trying to put in. So again, I feel like the rappers up and coming don't get paid like that. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as I go, there might be a occasional checks that I come across, but like when Jillian's was open, they gave me like almost a couple thousand to do a show. I threw an event. I had a few artists from the city come out. But like again, it's kind of limited with me right now. Again, like especially like with COVID, like they're shutting down the shows now because of COVID. Still, you know what I mean? Here it is, like 2 years later. Like damn, they're still shutting down our shows. But I feel like I'm trying to work to the point where my numbers is up, then I can charge for everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I can't charge if somebody booked me for a show and I only brought 10 people out. You know what I'm saying? Like I get a lot of support online, but like just being able to bring a crowd together is a whole nother thing that got to get to. You know what I mean?
A lot of people are doing the merch thing and using that as a way to create revenue. Is it like obviously like look at Blockopoly, like he went the board game, bro, and that was lucrative for him, and he was caking off of that, and it actually made a lot of noise, and shout out to him. Right. Is there anything you're thinking of doing to make ends meet, to use that money to invest in the music? You got any merch or any other ideas that you?
I haven't, honestly, which is crazy. I got like little Uzi Baby t-shirts that people ask for. And I considered it a few times. I just I don't want to like, and again, like I know there's room for everyone to eat, but I didn't, my main thing was not trying to be like everyone else. I know everyone was selling their merch at the same time. It's like 10 brands and what's at this point, and I'm like, and I love it. And I love it personally. I bought 8 out of the 10, you know what I mean? I just couldn't afford to buy everyone's, but I told everyone I'd get to them. But like, again, like myself, I wanted to do it, but I feel like there's something else for me. I just haven't found it yet. So we'll see. Yeah.
Dope, man. Well, I respect your grind, man. Are you looking for any type of deal? Like if a label came to you right now, is it something that you're interested in? Because a lot of people are staying with the independent route. Yeah. So like say if a label came knocking, does it like depend like what kind of deal they're talking? Or is it just like nah? Or is it nah, I'm staying independent. I would rather do the independent route.
Honestly, at this point, I would rather be independent, but I would have to take a deal at this point because I need certain promo and certain access of things I don't have at the moment. So I would have to have like a major label backing in order for me to do the things I want. And maybe after a year or two, depending on how big the buzz is, then I would try to go on my own. I have more than enough material to drop albums, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm always working. So my thing is like, I wouldn't be a slave to any label because I already have, you know, notebooks or whatever you call it. I got a whole vault for the things that I can release to them, and I work on the fly. So but I think I would have to take a label because again, I need them to get to where I'm trying to go at the moment.
So
unless again, like in a week or two, if my shit go viral, then again, that might be a different story because you just never know sometimes. Like
right. So as far as plugs, like you plug in a couple people. Who does most of your production? I mean, your beats are fire, my guy. First of all, let's get that out the way. Your production is fire, and then your voice over the production makes it rock. And hey, listen, I'm just gonna be clear, and you know I don't have nothing against nobody, but the way you was riding the pull up joint,
is that fucking what's her name?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, the hook, the way you dropped the hook in there, and the way the beat was hitting. Yeah, we're gonna have to play that joint. Hopefully, my man Mike can cue it up in a little bit, but we're gonna have to play that joint here for the people. We can do that live. You know, we got the capability to do that. But who does your production?
So originally my like one of my brothers, Fuchsia, he was doing a lot of my beats. Right now he's in Ghana, but now I got these group of guys, Synthetic Nation, I believe, from Philly, and they just sent me like 10 packs of beats. Like literally my email be flooded with these dudes, and they text me like, "Let's work, Uzi. I got 5 more for you." Bow. They're sending me 5 packs of beat. They did my P thing. They did like all my big tracks to producing these beats. So it's Synthetic Nation. I got them on my IG if anyone's looking for beats. Again, they're beasting right now. Though they got some of my best work comes from them. But
dope. Any producers, well, locally or in the game that you want to work with that you was like, damn, I need to get a beat from homie.
Yeah, definitely. I always wanted I like Scott Storch sound. Damn, like there's a couple of beats like Young Chop on the beats. Mike Will made it. Like I don't know, whoever be doing like these New York drill rappers. I like a lot of their music too. Like whether I don't even know. There's so many producers. Like again, one day I might have a feel for like some Primo beats. The next day it might be like Havoc or like, you know what I mean, Alchemist. You know, it's just so I'm
I
all
love
over
it.
the place.
That shows your versatility though, man. You know what I mean? So my man Mike got the joint queued up. So we're gonna play this joint real quick, and then I get back, ask you a few questions, man, let you up off of here, do your one too, man. But y'all appreciate you coming through. We ain't done yet, but I want to let the people see this video. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm here, thank you.
You gotta unmute, Mike. Unmute your microphone. And then you might have to bring it back. Up. You got to zoom in there, huh? Hey Mike, you gotta bring it back and then unmute your microphone. So your Zoom microphone, not the YouTube.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Yeah. So now we should be able to hear the joint. I know. Can you hear it, Mike? I can't hear it. I can't hear it still.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
That's weird. We can see it, we can't hear it though, Mike. Pause that, Mike. I don't know why we can't hear it on our end. Can you hear it on your end, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't hear it on this end for whatever reason. So we're gonna have to get back to
All
that.
good. Yeah, all good.
Now we're gonna have to get back to that. So yeah, sometimes when I first played it, my mic was muted on my end. That's why I told him unmute his, but I don't know why it's not playing for right now. So I'm at the job, I'm at the gig. So I'm making this happen at the gig, man, on the fly, baby. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
appreciate you. I respect
Yeah,
you too, man. No bullshit.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Money on
Oh, here you
top
go.
of my money, you're
Here
never
you go.
gonna
Bring
take it
it
from
back,
me. You
Mike.
a dead man, you do nothing for
Bring
me.
it back, Mike.
Pull up in the whip looking extra. Yeah, what up, y'all? It's your boy Fat Joe chillin' with the homie. Uzi, baby. Uzi, what's good, man? Pull up. You heard me, Joe Crack. Get at me. Uzi, baby. Pull up. Let's go. I heard them talking, they sound like they hating. I run the field like Lamar for the Ravens. Bitch, I'm a star, so look up when you gazing. Always on going, I'm never complacent. I gotta survive. Pull up in the whip, pop in with your friends, no Uber ride. Hey, shorty love my drip, had it wet, had it soaking like a scuba dive. Fresh, shorty OD on my dick, nickname is suicide. Fresh to the death like I jumped out of coffin with a suit and tie. Money on top of my money, you're never gonna take it from me. You a dead man, you do nothing for me. Pull up in the whip looking extra fresh. Shake the block up like I etch a sketch. Ben had my stripes like a ref on his chest. Ain't nothing to fuck with, protect your neck. I pull up like Steph Curry in a hurry. Benny shorty over like an arch in Missouri. Pull the club out, no golf and put it in a hole. Yeah, I'm getting these
Returning
birdies.
to sender, my soul in the blender, no hidden agendas. We call like December, focus and center the wonder. Remember, I did it forever, it never stopped. Now holding my temper, unloading the fenders. Hold if you enter, I fold them like fenders. You roll with pretenders, I'm scoping like Cumber. Don't ask me who's better, they never shot. Went from an A to a nosy, From a nosy to a QP, from a QP to a whole P. Flood the cold streets, cause I hold heat. Spit a bold speech with my gold teeth. Like an OT from the soul teeth. Did it for my peace, stuck a police. Cop the new V's with no lease. I'm in that East Pole love. You ain't no beast, you suck. I feel it don't speak too much. We ain't too deep, too bluff. Uzi gon' heat you up. Louis gon' eat you up. Bullies will beat you up. I'm really cause truly this beat too tough. To put me on the local list, this vocalist, emotionless. Show him how he's supposed to hit the ultimate, assaulting it. I said he known to keep the culture lit. Similar to how Cobra spit, but I've never been a snake, yo. I don't poly with the fake hoes. In reality, I lay low, stacking up pesos till we ball like the Late Show.
I be I'm in that whip, pull up. I'm with your bitch, pull up. I get that shit still tucked. I be gone. I ain't gon' hit you up. I need that gas fill up. If you need crack, fill us. I'm
on the block too lit, and I pulled up with 2 whips. It's just basic math, get a hater mad. There's plenty bags to get. I forklift my bitch while I'm getting text who you with. I just text back, I'm it. This is house arrest with a paid slip. All patience, been painting this since 06. Broke nigga to a business boy, yeah they hating this. I do business, never been employed like ooh. Let the kettle boil stuff re-rocking at 10 to 4. Cleaning up was a hella chore, but bagging up was a metaphor. Like shorty, rider, don't walk around no metal door. Never mind, she won't tell it all. Scam God, no fentanyl. 4 niggas that set it off. Back around and still pull up. Couple shorties in the back, still drinking my liquor. They ain't never met a nigga, still acting this bigger. Nigga from the village with a peeling, still from the bottom acting richer. You should see the feeling, get a picture. Niggas started dealing off a demi. Had to get mine, you couldn't give me. So I called Ooze for the Remy. About to be a movie in a minute. Gotta pick a move while you're in it. Gotta put the food in the ceiling. Gotta stay cool while we finish, and I'm hoping that you get me so pull up.
Pull up, then it's not the remix. And niggas throw it up like the block of seasick. Niggas couldn't sit in the spot that we sit. And me and my gang let off shots and we switch. Niggas still fly, but I'm now with 3-6.
Keep going, Uzi.
I was 19 when I got caught with 3-6. And then we got tracks selling crack cause we lit. Out here looking for some gram to stretch. Had to keep a few gems in my handy sweats. Niggas looking at me like it can't be next. It's about to go left, bitch, I'm ambidex. I was born this way, I ain't playing a flex. And I used to throw hands, but I came to shoot. I don't move the same way, had to change the rule. And I only saw smoke cause I flamed the booth. Niggas got the all whites, but I had the black. Reminiscent of a dude that I had to smack. Niggas brown my style, couldn't have it back. Niggas said it's so cheaper than a bag of crack. You'll never make it out if your mind is broke. And I'm really about to cook, never mind the smoke. I was 13 when a nigga climbed the rope. Now it's low through 100 like a line of coke. I be I'm in that whip, pull up. I'm with your bitch, pull up. I get that shit still tucked. I be gone. I ain't gon' hit you up. I need that gas fill up. If you need crack, fill us. I be
Let's go, Uzi, baby. Keep applying the pressure. Pull up, it's crack. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Bro,
That joint go crazy.
thank you.
Bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
that joint
you.
go crazy. I'm telling you, the way you did that hook, the way you did that, Joe, the way you did that, joint. Yo, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
That's how you do it, though, man. You ride it different. You ride that beat different, man. Like, think about how everybody was coming in and on their verses, and then the way it went from their verses to I'll be on, like, changed the whole mood of the joint. The hook changed the whole mood of the joint. So salute to you on that one. You got crack
Thank
on
you.
that one. You got
Yeah.
dope features on that one. And you look like and you look like that was a party going on in that.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. And it
Y'all
was
had some
unplanned.
fun. Oh yeah, y'all just kind of just did it off the top.
Yeah, honestly, we had a whole nother concept, and I don't want to leak it because I kind of want to use it in one of my future videos, but we didn't get the materials we needed for a video, so I figured like we wing it, and yeah, I'm just happy that shit came together like that.
It came out dope, man. I salute it, man. I salute it. I respect it. Yo, so where can the people find you, man? Like if they looking for you, they want to look up your music, man. They want to see some of your videos. Is it all one thing? Is it all Uzi Baby, or is it different places, different names? How's that work?
Yeah, the majority of them is all Uzi Baby, like YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio.
Right.
The only one that might be different, I believe, is Twitter. It's like Uzi from the Villa, something along those lines. But I don't use Twitter too much. But you can still type in Uzi Baby and it'll pop up. But yeah, it's everything Uzi Baby. Yeah.
Dope, man. So what's next for you, man? What's the next move, man? What you got? I know you got the Wave East. That's already out. People can already go get it.
Yeah, that's already available on all platforms. Wave East is out. As far as the future, I'm just so especially since this last video, all the other artists I got songs that were like, yo, we gotta shoot. So this year, hopefully, God willing, you'll see a lot more videos from me. And then towards the end of the year, I might put together next project, full of everything that I've done within this last year. Yeah.
So shout out to Josh. Josh Bliss.
Yeah,
right?
Josh Bliss, man.
Josh
Good
Bliss.
dude.
Shout out to Josh Bliss. That's my guy, and I know Josh personally, man. We've done work together too back in the days, and I linked him with a couple other artists that I know and that I'm working with or whatever. So, and I got a couple other artists I'm working with, man, that I think would be dope for a collaboration, man. So who knows what's gonna happen in the future, man.
Link up. I'm willing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Few last things before I let you loose here. How about like marketing and distribution? And I'm saying that, I was in the game for a little bit, and I did for what it was, especially for my time of grinding, out the trunk and all of that. But I didn't have any marketing and distribution, man. So is that something you're looking into? Is that something you're looking into? You looking for a marketing and distribution deal, or are you just kind of content with what you're doing at this point and taking it?
Definitely got to be marketing. So right now I'm distributing my music through like TuneCore, which will put me on like all the platforms I need to, and they charge about, they probably take 30% off of every, 100%. So I'm left with the last 70%, whatever case may be. So my main goal is just getting my streams up, my followers up, so I can get these bonuses. I haven't really seen too many. Every now and then I'll get a nice little check in there from like all the streams and all the plays, and a couple people might purchase a song for 99 cents on, iTunes. So I see a little bit, but if I can get something with more marketing distribution to help me out in the long term, that would be great for me. But right now it's all independent on my own pocket. I'm dropping singles. I pay for it, and then I get a little bit of change back based on, how well the records do. So
dope, man. Dope, man. Well, I respect it. I support it. I salute it, man. You're from Worcester, you're from 508. We gotta support each other. And this is me reaching out to you, and hopefully somebody catches wind of this interview, and then hopefully your fan base grows from there. So if I can have a little bit to do with your fan base growing, then so be it, bro. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Gotta look out for each other, man. That's all it's about,
Yeah, most definitely, honestly. And I feel like there's a lot of stories I haven't told, so I appreciate you even like, tapping in with me, just finding out, because there's a lot that goes behind the music and everything. Like, again, like this last year was crazy for me, just having Fat Joe on a song and being in a movie on Netflix with Leo DiCaprio, and again, all these things. I'm not just name dropping. I literally just was on set with these people, and I'm just like, it's been an unreal couple of years for me. So I appreciate that.
Dope. Speaking of that, is there any other things that you feel like we left out that you want to plug? Any other people that have been instrumental in what you're doing? Any other people? Any other movements? Any other shows? Plugs? Your next movement? Anything you want to plug that you feel like you might have left out right now?
No. Again, I want to shout out everybody in our city, especially who's working together to get. We all got a common goal, and people might bump heads or just You might hear something about somebody else. Don't pay attention to that. You keep your tunnel vision. Don't let no one discourage you.
Right.
I want to shout out my boy Fuchsia. He's in Ghana right now. He's like one of my brothers. He was my producer for years. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he still sends me beats occasionally, but it's not the same as being you know, in the same house as somebody just grinding out for hours. So Fuchsia, and again, salute you, and again, thank you for everyone's support so far. Like, it's been crazy.
Yeah, man. Yo, I salute and respect it, man. Hey, you keep going, man. You keep going. I see big things in your future, man. And honestly, and this is for me to you personally, I feel like you've come a long way, man. And your music is definitely showing the work that you've put in.
All right, thank you.
You know when you first start, you kind of learning the ropes, and you kind of learning yourself and what your cadence is like, perfecting that. And right now, I feel like you found that, man. You found your niche.
Yeah.
So you don't sound like nobody else, man. You got your own thing, your own delivery, your own sound. So keep going, man. It's gonna happen for you, man. Just keep your foot on their throat, bro.
Thank you. Much love. Appreciate you.
All right. Well, love, man. Hey, we're gonna get together soon, man. I got your link. So right as soon as I get one of my artists ready, man, I'm gonna send them your way, man. We get a collaboration going.
Most definitely. Thank you.
All right, man. One love,
Peace,
man.
y'all. Take care. You as well. Thank you.